Hi, I'm Yasmin Fernandes and I welcome you to my world of cooking in What's Cooking Man? Hi everyone, today we are going to make veg cutlets. These cutlets are the same cutlets that are served at weddings and parties. They are crunchy on the outside and nice and soft on the inside. For that I have taken 3 potatoes which I have boiled and then I have grated them. Also a little salt has been added. 3/4 cup of parboiled vegetables, that is green peas, carrots and French beans. Also we require 2 green chillies, 2 tiny pieces of ginger and 2 tablespoons of onion which have been very finely chopped. As you can see, please chop it fine. In the masalas, we require 1 teaspoon of chilli powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of aamchur powder and half a teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, that is til, and 3 tablespoons of fine breadcrumbs. Also, we will require freshly cut coriander, some salt and oil for frying. For the coating, we will require cornflour, a little more cornflour to make the slurry, a nice thin slurry, and of course, panko breadcrumbs for coating. I've used panko because it gives a nice crunch to our veg cutlets. Let's start by first grinding a coarse paste using the green chilies and the ginger. Please do not add any water, just grind it coarse and that's that. Now empty it in a plate and keep it aside. I've kept a pan to heat and in the pan we will pour a little oil. Once the oil is hot, let the oil become nice and hot. We will then put in the sesame seeds, that is the til. Give the til a nice stir and allow it to crackle a bit. Once the til has crackled, we will now put in the green chilli and ginger paste, the coarse paste, and give that a mix as well. Time to add in the onions and saute the onions as well till they turn slightly translucent. So just allow the onions to cook for a bit. That's it, just a tiny bit. Also, we will add in the bowl of mixed vegetables. That is the fresh green peas, carrots which have been finely cut, and also the French beans have been finely cut. Now, as you are sauteing the vegetables, mash them slightly. Mash the green peas a little. It gives a good texture to the cutlet. So, keep sauteing and at this stage add a little salt. Add salt as per your taste and continue sauteing. Now, it will be time to add in the powder masalas. So add in all the powdered masalas which we had mentioned and keep sauteing. Now at this stage keep the flame low so that the masalas do not burn. Keep sauteing till you get a nice aroma and mash the peas a bit. Don't mash them completely, just a bit. The masala is ready and we will keep it aside. Now to the grated potato we will add some salt. Add the salt carefully because we've already added some in the vegetable. Also add in the breadcrumbs and a generous helping of fresh coriander. This gives a very good flavor to our cutlet. Now add in all the vegetables which we had cooked and cooled. Please cool the vegetables before you add it to the potato mixture. Now mix everything together to form a dough-like consistency. Just keep mixing well till everything comes together nicely. There, we are almost there, and our mixture is now ready to shape the cutlets. I bought this mold online. Actually, I bought it from Amazon, and you get a set of these different shapes. So today I have decided to go with the heart shape. Just apply a little oil to the mold so that the cutlet will unmold easily. Now, take a little bit of the potato mixture and press it into the mold. Don't overfill the mold, only fill it up to the edge of the mold. Press it very nicely so that it's nice and compact. And once you have done that, just clear the edges nicely and now unmold. That is, just press that yellow part and lift it off the cutlet. There, our cutlet is shaped very nicely. Like this, we will go on making the other cutlets. This shape is really nice, something different, because usually we are always making the round cutlets or the croquet shapes. So this shape is nice for a change. Now we will go on making our shapes till all the potato mixture has been used up. Totally we will get around 12 cutlets of this shape. Now let's prepare the slurry for the coating. Put in little water at a time in the cornflour and give it a nice stir. We need a very thin slurry, not a thick one. So just mix it nicely. I think a little more water will be needed. We'll just add a little more, that's it. Now our slurry is ready. It should be of a runny consistency. Can you see this? Yeah, just like that. There, now we will start coating our cutlets. First, we will take the cutlet and roll it in the plain cornflour. After we have done that, we will then put it in the cornflour slurry and then finally in the breadcrumbs. Coat it very nicely with the breadcrumbs. See that all the parts of the cutlet are coated really nicely. And once you've done that, dust off the excess and then keep the cutlet in a plate. Now, like this, we will form all the shapes. First in the dry cornflour. We are putting it in the dry cornflour so that the slurry sticks well to the cutlet. That is the reason for dipping it in the cornflour. Now, finally, after the slurry, into the breadcrumbs. Coat it nice and generously with the breadcrumbs. And once you've coated your cutlet well, just dust off the excess and then keep it in a plate. Like this, we will follow the same procedure, that is dry cornflour, slurry and then breadcrumbs, and we will coat all our cutlets. We will then keep the cutlets in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes before we fry them. It's been around 15 minutes now. I've taken the cutlets out of the freezer and we will now fry them in hot oil. Keep the flame high when you're frying these cutlets. We need a nice brown finish. Don't be in a hurry to flip the cutlet. Allow it to get fried properly on one side and then flip it. Like this, flip all the cutlets gently. Use a nice gentle hand and allow the cutlets to turn nice and brown. There, our cutlet is ready. It's turned nice and brown. And drain off all the excess oil. And once you've done that, we'll keep the cutlets in a separate plate. So drain all the oil nicely and keep your cutlets in one plate. Now we will fry the next batch. Only add 2 or 3 at a time or as much as your pan can comfortably accommodate. But don't add too many at the same time because you don't want them to break whilst they are being fried. There, our cutlets are ready and they are best enjoyed with some nice ketchup. Thank you for watching.